It's reality check time. Time to slap yourself in the face. Let's do this. Let's dive into it. So in this section, you're going to see a few different things, but it's all about you. It's about you knowing where you're at now. Because if you don't know where you're at now, you'll have no idea in the next 30 days of how to get there. You have to establish where you're at now and your goals for the 30 days. Again, you will probably rewrite your goal cards here. You will. It happens to everybody. It happened to me. I go through this challenge as well, and this challenge changes everybody. It's phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal. So I'm going to go through a few things that I do, right? And remember, always have love in your heart, love in your mind while going through this. That's the key. It's not to be stressed. It's not to be, oh no, what am I going to, it's to have love, okay? So there's a few musts that you have to do. So I'm going to go over what I had to do, okay? So number one, I have to investigate the chaos that my finances are in. Because again, they went from like where they were to nothing, absolutely nothing. That caused a lot of chaos. Maybe my car payment's late. Maybe my house is late. Maybe whatever the case is, maybe all my bills are late. The crap that I do, I've had 30 days to understand where I'm at, 30 days to create abundance, right? I need to start with where I'm at. So let's dive in. So first I need to, again, investigate where my finances are. I have to investigate reality of who I owe. Like everybody who I owe, why I owe them money, right? So this way I get to my real value, where I'm at. We're going to create a checklist on this, right? This checklist will help you. Again, I'm going to walk through it right now. So we're going to go through this checklist. Okay, so the first one, who do I owe money to, right? So let's go. So here we go. We're going to write it down. So we're going to say, I'm just going to write it on the desk. You can't see it, but I'm going to write it. So I say, here's my money. If you're not writing this down, write this down. Write this down. Okay, so here's my money. Okay, so who do I owe right now? So let's say, I'm going to give you an example. My car payment. I now owe my car payment. Okay, what's my car payment right now? I think it's about 400. I actually never knew this until going through this challenge, which is crazy. So we're at $432 right now. Okay, that's my car payment. 432 bucks. Okay, so I owe them. What's my house? So I'll put house. Let's just say $1,500. Okay, so my house is $1,500. Who do I owe? I borrowed money from my friend John. This is an example. Friend John, I borrowed 325 bucks from him. I'm going to write that down. Write that down. This exercise is going through all of your bills. This is going through all your expenses. This is going through everything. You have to understand where you're at. And that way, once you understand, okay, this is where I'm at, then you can understand where you're going. So don't cheat yourself here. Be vulnerable. Write down yourself. You don't have to share this with me. You don't have to share it with the community. You don't have to share it with anybody. Share it with you. Write down what you have. Let's say you owe your wife. You're married. You owe your wife, so I'll put wifey. I owe my wife $5 million because she deals with me every single day, right? Now let's say I owe her 32 bucks, right? She's messaging me right this second saying that, Cam, you owe me 32 bucks, okay? Let's say I have another friend, Mylene. I owe her 1,000 bucks, right? Write down all your expenses. And now I'm going to write why. So my car, 432 bucks. Well, why? Well, I have to drive. Perfect. So I have to drive. Okay. That way I know, is that a necessity? Yep, it's a necessity. Okay, perfect. My house, 1,500 bucks. Why? I have to live. So my why is have to live. So I'll put have to live. Okay. My friend, I owe him, was it John, Steve, I don't know what name, 325 bucks. Why? I borrowed money. Okay. I borrowed money. Okay, got that down. My wife, 32 bucks. She paid for lunch. Let's just say that. She paid lunch. I owe her lunch. I don't know. My friend, 1,000 bucks. Why? Bailed me out of jail. I don't know. Whatever it is, bailed me out of jail. Okay. So now that I've written my list, guess what? I'm going to tell each and every single person right now, if I'm back and I can't afford things, that they're going to get their money in 90 days. Right? If you need your car, again, make sure you're paying your bills. I'm not telling you right now to stop paying your bills, but the people that you owe money to right now, let them know that you will give them their money back in 90 days. Let them know the full total that you owe them. Don't cut yourself short. If you owe somebody $1,000, give them $1,000. Don't say, oh, well, I really don't because I borrowed. Give them $1,000. Don't make excuses. Okay? Give them that. Give them the money. You will. When you realize what happens and what this does, you'll be thanking me for this. I promise you. Okay? So write that down. Okay? Now that you've done that, you've written down everything that you owe. You let them know, okay, hey man, I'll pay you, or hey woman, or whoever, I'll pay you in 90 days. Guess what? Now create a dollar figure of exactly what you owe. So let's add this thing up. Let's say I'm just going to do a rough estimate because I'm going to skip some time. It's $3,000. I owe a total of $3,000, or I owe a total of $20,000. Whatever that total ends up being for you, right? That's your pit. That's your bottom. Okay, you have to dig yourself out of that. So you have to now make that amount total in that next amount of time to make sure it's paid off. So let's say my car payments. I have to say that's 90 days worth, right? 90 days worth of that is what, $1,200. House, 90 days worth, about $4,000. Friend, right? 90 days. So add it all up. So now you know your pit. From there, we're going to go up. So we're going to create a target, which is your peak. Okay. This target is your new dollar figure. So let's say I owe $20,000. $20,000 breaks me even, right? So I have to find what it is to dig myself out of this hole. That total amount, dig myself out of this hole. And now no matter what, I have to make sure that I get this amount. No matter what, I have to get this amount. Okay, that's your goal. So again, if you need to change your goal cards, there is a link for you. Click on the new goal card link. You'll be able to get into your goal cards, rewrite your goal cards, because again, you went through and you wrote some goal cards before. I'm telling you, they're probably not that strong. They're not. Maybe they are. Maybe they're amazing, but most cases they're not that strong. Okay, so redo them. It's okay. You can redo them if you want. Click the link. You'll go there. You'll just redo them, right? The next, I need to assess all areas of my being, of who I am, of taking care of me, because you have to take care of you first. It's not about taking care of everyone else first. It's you first. Focus on you first. Love you first, and then you can love other people. Okay? So I'm going to focus on my body. I'm going to dedicate myself to working out. Every single morning to working out. Do the same. Don't skip this. Okay? If you do it in the morning, it's going to get your brain moving, those juices flowing, right? You don't have to go crazy working out. Just run, work out, get a sweat, get going, shred, okay? Get that going so you're up and you're ready. You'll be focused, okay? From there, you're going to work on your being. Meditate. I'm going to meditate, right? I recommend meditating. I'll walk you through it, meditating. If you don't believe in meditating, well, that's self-reflection. It's good stuff. Self-reflect then. If it's just change the word, it's the exact same thing, right? Meditate, right? Do it for 2 times. Once in the morning if you want, once at night if you want. It's fine. Do it 2 times, okay? Get yourself so you're being, so you understand who you are, right? It's amazing. I promise you. It's amazing. From there, balance. I'm going to be messaging my family. I'm going to be doing a video chat saying, I love you. You are amazing. I love you, love you, love you. I'll say that to my mom. If I could hug her, I would hug her. I want to share love with my family members. If I have kids, I don't have any kids. So if I had kids, I would share them with that. My wife, whatever the case is, I want to share that love with them. Okay? I want to make sure that they feel it. If you have kids, do not do this session, this 30 days, and say, hey, honey, I'm going to leave you alone for 30 days. No, hug her because you will need that support. If it's your whatever, it's your husband, it's your wife, whatever the case is, hug them. You'll need that, okay? And then business, right? Business is one of my cores. You'll see me do these lives all the time. If you're in the community, you'll see these lives come out all the time. Every single day, these lives come out, okay? I do lives on Facebooks. I do lives on Twitters. I do lives on everything. I just want my face out there. I need to teach somebody. So again, I'm going to go and teach somebody. But again, we'll go through the details of this in just a little bit. Once we're designing that daily map, once we're designing the daily success map, I'm going to go through the details with it so you can see what we do. So again, guys, reflect on this. Make sure you go through this exercise. Make sure you understand reality. And once you understand reality and what reality brings, again, go to the next stop. We'll talk a little bit about those go-karts. We'll get those out, so get those ready. Okay, get those go-karts ready. Let's do this.